Hi, Artistic Souls. So I'm back again. I'm gonna share with you this time my most favorite eyeshadow palettes. So these are the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes. So again, it's very difficult ranking them because I love everything. I love all of them compared with other collections I have that I don't frequently use, but I love collecting, so that's why they're with me. But this time, these are the top tier favorite eye palette collection that I have. So I have 20 Natasha Denona palettes that I'm going to share with you, and we will be ranking them from the least favorite to the most favorite. Although I still use them until today, but for the purpose of sharing with you so that you would know which would be the best and which would be priority when you don't have the collection yet, or you're just starting to collect the palettes. I'm going to share with you through a ranking video. So okay, let's start with our top 20 collection. So the top 20 collection is actually the 20th spot is actually the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. So I guess I have just been able to use this twice, three times. And this is very warm. I love warm eyeshadows, so this is just okay. Although some would say it just pulls so warm, but no. With me, I would know how to combine it, but because of a lot of eyeshadow palettes, I have not been able to use it. But I will take note of using this one. Yeah. So this is Sunset. This is quite from the older formulation compared to the new formulation of Natasha Denona with I Need a Nude, I Need a Warm, the new golden palette. So these are more soft and shimmery, soft shades, soft powder shades compared to this one. This is more hard band to compared to the new ones, but it's still very good quality. You will also be able to pull off good looks, especially when you have the right brushes to use for your eyes. Yeah. So yeah, when you have a very good brushes, you will be able to combine and to blend your eyeshadows well. So the key actually is the right brush and then be able to blend them very well. So this is 20th. This is Sunset palette. This is the Sunset palette. Okay. On the 19th spot, we have it's actually the big shade. So this is Natasha Denona. Of course, everything is Natasha Denona. This is the Metropolis palette. So ito, very, very, parang very difficult to identify kung what type or what type of look. But it's a lot of shades combined. You can have a green, you have a blue, you have orangey, you have slight brown, you have dark brown. You have all the shades. You even have a red one. You can actually pull off a lot of looks with this Metropolis palette. So this one, it's a very, very good, very nice quality of eyeshadow. So very, hindi naman siya hard pan, but these are smaller compared to the previous palette that I showed you and the rest of the others. I think this is the only one with this small eyeshadow sizes. No? So this one, this is the only palette I have from Natasha Denona. This small in terms of the square pants. But this one is a very good look. This will pull off evening, even a lot of cocktail or party looks. But mostly it pulls off warm. So you will have to plan what to wear if you like to have a look coming from the Metropolis palette. Okay, so this is 19 Metropolis. The 17th spot, the 18th spot. This is what's on my eyes today. I haven't used this for a long time, so I planned actually of using it this time. So this is Retro Glam Palette. So I actually use that on the outer corner. Inner corner is a pinkish shade. If you look at this one, Yeah, so this is actually the shade I'm wearing today. And if you want to pull off that look, I actually started with, of course, a transition shade. And then I used sage. I used sage all over the lid. And then initially I started using Palladian. Palladian. I used Palladian. This one. No, as my accent shade. But it did not show much off, or hindi siya nag-fit with whatever I put in. So I actually added Marlene. No. So that's actually the one that you see shimmering is actually Marlene. And then in the in the inner corner of my eye, I used Flare. This one, I used Flare. Yeah. Okay, so this is actually a very mint green look. So if you're wearing um, garden look, garden fairy, themed wedding, or garden themed baptism, whatever event where you will be wearing pastel and garden look colors, any color that will belong in the garden, then you can actually pull a look from this palette. Also, this is retro glam palette. Yeah, these are also very very good shades. You can easily combine, you can easily blend when you put it in your eyes. Just again, make sure you use the right brushes. Okay, so this is number 18, retro glam. Okay, number 17. So opposite naman siya. Opposite to the 20th spot, which is the sunset palette. This is sunrise palette. I was able to produce a good look. Ang ganda yung shade ni sunrise palette. So this is the shade. You can also pull a very sunny look. Oh, very looks having this would be something very refreshing. So daytime, if you're going to the mall or attending events na garden yung or nasa labas yung event or outdoors, no? And but you're very cocktail dresses, yeah, you can actually pull off. So not a traditional look compared to retro glam. Na it will really blend with the greens of garden. But this time, this is more refreshing looks. Early morning looks, fresh looks. Yeah, you can picture that. Yellowy, medyo orangey, and then you put shimmer shades. And then you can also put on peachy shades or even slight reddish shades. Yeah, so this is a very good palette to use. So you already start to think about the look, the attire, the event, so you would know what kind of palette among the 20 shades or the 20 palettes I have from Natasha Denona. Okay, so this is number 17. This is Sunrise palette. Let's continue. This one is very different. This is Yucca palette. So this is one of the newest shades of Natasha Denona. So actually, I was able to use this New Year of last year over dinner. So this one is very unique. Unlike the previous shades that I showed you, this one is quite, it's not part of the garden. It's not also something in the morning, but you can actually pull this off for a daytime look. Daytime look, you can have a look for office. You can have an evening look for parties or even special dates. Nice. So this is a very good palette. So you can pull off green. If you can observe, ang gaganda ng shades, no? The shimmer shades are very nice. So let's watch some so you can see. Oh, so this is so nice. See, look at the shimmer shades. So the green one is actually Makia. Makia, this one. Here. And then the first shade, the one on top, actually is Kamurabi. This one. This is Kamurabi. And the last shade I showed, this gold one, this is This is Ray, this one. So you can imagine the types of look. So you can wear this with dark color dresses. You can pull off look from this for dark color dresses. Yeah. Pwede namang light color dresses, but you'll have to use the lighter shade so you can pull off a blended look with whatever you wear for the night or for the day. So that's number 20, number 15. So that is Yucca palette. Okay, so let's clean up whatever I swatched so that I can swatch more later if I need to. Next, the 14th spot, so we have Love palette. So this is a collection Natasha released during Valentine's Day. So I guess this is more than 3-4 years ago palette. Not this palette, but I mean the release of this palette was more than 3-4 years ago. So this is Love palette. So this is very nice. This is very girly. I often use this when I am wearing any pinkish girly look. When I feel even girly for the day, I love to wear the Love palette. So I can pull off a lot. I love red. I have red blushes. I have several red themed blushes like red tartan. I have Toile de Joy from Dior. Both of those are from Dior, and then this one, I love it. I also have the burgundy red shades of Huda Beauty. I have Desert Dusk. Yeah, so I really love the shades of red. Yeah, I guess because it looks good on my kind of skin tone. So this one, you can pull off daytime or evening wear as long as, yeah, this time it's a very girly thing, very feminine. You can pull off a lot of girly feminine looks in the eyes, from light pink to dark pink to purplish shade dresses to reddish shade dresses. Even when you're wearing white or peach, you can pull off a look from this type of palette. So this is number 14. This is Love palette. Number 13. So this time, this is the Zendo palette. So si Zendo naman, very also, parang pwede garden, no? Pwedeng mall, pwedeng, you can also pull off look anytime. You can have definitely you can have an office look for this. A daytime and an evening wear look. It's just, this is very nice. Quality, all of the Natasha Denona, very good quality palettes. You can blend well. You can pull off a very good look. You will not have difficulty having hard pan palettes and difficulty spreading the shimmers all over your eyes. Nothing. I haven't experienced none of that for now for Natasha Denona. So even those palettes that are already almost 2 years, still very good. So this one, medyo, it's something, you can use garden, you can use not gardenish looks, but this one, you can pull off even a sunny day or sunset or sunrise look. You can pull off from this. So again, there's also that red shade. This also pulls off very warm, but there are also the cool side, no, the other side. So you have a green, a light green. So it's similar, like a combination of the shades from Retro Glam, Sunrise, and I think just that. Even for Metropolis, there are shades that you can actually pull off your use from Metropolis from this. So this is number 13. This is Zendo palette. Zendo next. Also, you'd be surprised why this ranks on the 12th spot. This is I Need a Nude palette. I don't usually pull off this palette, maybe just on weekends, but not much during work days. Because I really want eye looks that really show up and will really blend with my outfit for the day. This one, it's maybe, I guess, for the fairer skin, but also though I can still pull off a look even with my skin tone, but it's not something that I usually pull out, no? Every time I choose my palettes every day when I open my cabinet, and then I see this on top because thinking this is very easy to pull off, no? Very easy to wear. This is I need a nude palette. So it's something that I just brush off. And maybe on weekend, maybe on weekend, maybe on weekend. I've done that almost a year already, maybe on weekends. But I still have looks. Maybe sometime I'll use this for work. So very subtle nude shades. So you can actually also pull off a smoky effect, maybe because there's one dark brown or dark shade, matte shade. But this has very good shimmers. All of this has very good shimmers. Less fall off when you apply in the eye. Very nice. And considering I put my eye makeup on before I do the rest, before my blush or even my lipstick, but I put on my kilay first, my eyebrows, and then my eyeshadow. So this is top 12. This is I Need a Nude palette. This one, although this one is something new, hindi siya new na recently bought. I've bought this maybe late or early this year, very early this year, but I just used it recently and I fell in love with it. This is Xenon palette. These are typical shades that you wouldn't wear every day. So what brought me to use this one? I wasn't able to use this for more than 6 months since I bought it until I used Makeup by Mario. The Ethereal Eyes Moonlight. Shucks. Ang ganda in the eye. So I said, oh, it looks bagay with my type of skin tone. So why don't I try Xenon? Nakakatakot kasi si Xenon when you look at it. This pulls off black, white, gray, all shades. Or ano ba, naalala natin, shades of gray. No? So this pulls off a lot of gray. And it really looks good even on my skin type, morena skin type. So I haven't used this much at work, but I use this during weekends when I'm out. Sometimes when I go to work, but on weekends, I use this. So this pulls off very gray. You can pull off dark blue. This is a very good look for evening wear. So when you use sequined lace, what else? Any cocktail dress you can actually wear, even if it's a light colored evening wear. You can actually pull off a very good look, a very sultry, seductive look from a Xenon palette. So medyo black, white, gray. So this one just pulls off quite pink over slate gray shades. So this is a very good quality palette. Everything very minimal fall off when you put on the eye. So on 11th spot, 11th ba? No, this is the 12th spot. So this is Xenon palette. So I'll just show the number because I also get confused. Okay. Let's continue. I had to count back again so I won't get lost. So this is number 20. Number 11. On the 11th spot, this is Star palette. So medyo, it's quite malapad. It won't fit. So let's just do this one. Okay. So this one is quite different. So ito, this time there are actually reddish shades. Peachy, reddish, burgundy, neutral shades. So most of these are actually neutral to cool tone shades. Yeah. So this is Star palette. This one really has very good quality. Again, I can't say much, but the rest, all of it have very good quality. That's why this is my favorite eyeshadow palettes among my eyeshadow collection. So this is something that you want to wear. I think I have a lot of looks this using for daytime or office wear looks. Because these are just very light shades. So see? So when I show you the entire palette, you will not see my face. So let's just do this way. Or do that. Yeah? So very nice palette. So this is number 11. This is Star palette. Okay. Number 10. Ito, I had difficulty putting it to number 10. But again, I kept on shuffling. Dito lang talaga siya. So this is Glam palette. So most of the YouTubers I see who are also very interested in makeup, this is their top one. Yeah, because this is neutral tone. I love this. I can pull off a very good look every time I wear this one, but it's not something that I look forward because again, I love warm shades. So I love shades that really show up. Something that will really, yeah, help me, because most of the shades, if you are putting very subtle shades with someone like me who has hooded eyes, minsan natatago yung buong lid. So this one I really love it. So if you love soft cashmere, if you love um I forgot the name from YSL, but this actually pulls off. So if you have plans of buying that first shade and you are fair skin, this one would be a very good buy. Yeah, very very good quality shades. So lahat, when you swatch them, it will really show up, and you don't have difficulty compared to the Tom Ford eyeshadows. There are some of the shimmer shades that are very hard pan and very difficult to pull off and show it in your eyes. This one, everything is really perfect. It's very nice. So this is Glam palettes. Okay, on the ninth spot, ta-dang! Triochrome palette. So the Triochrome is more of pastel shades, but it looks very good even to my skin type. So ito, again, we go back to gardening, cocktails, daytime, evening wear, garden events, garden kasal, or baptism, or whatever event it is, basta outdoor. So this pulls off a very nice look. Yeah, especially those shades. I think this is the one they call the Triochrome. Although the rest of the other shadows will pull off more shiny compared to this three. But these are Triochrome palettes. Now, when you I'll show you one. I'll show you the look. These are different shades, no, depending on you show the light. Yeah, so you see. So the first one, this one, the top one, it's quite silver. Yeah, it's silver. No, it's purplish. The second one is also purplish. The first one, it's like semi-burgundy, metallic burgundy, and then the green one. But when you see here, this one, yeah, this is more of pink, purple, and green. Yeah, so this is number 9. This is Triochrome palette. Ang lalapad ng palettes, hindi kasya na yung mukha ko dito. Okay, so let's clean that up. Number 8. 8 ba? 8. This used to be my favorite, my top one. Again, until the rest showed up. Okay, so this is Lila. So anything purplish, I love. So this one, very nice. Yeah. So I'll show you some of the looks that I have among all these palettes towards the end of this video. So please stay tuned and watch all the application of the look, so you would see some inspiration on when to use this one. So this is Lila palettes. Very nice. It's not gamit, no, but I have used this several times. So this is Lila, number 8, Lila. Number 7, we have retro palettes. This one is the most used. Yeah, so you can see the dents. Yeah. So Lila. This one is very girly. So you can pull off pinkish looks with, you can also pull off the pinkish smoky looks. You have dark burgundy looks. If you're too fair, you might not like the dark shades because it looks like a bruise, but for Morena skin tone, this is quite fine. I can pull off a look. Again, there are a lot of events. There are a lot of themes that you can pull off a look from retro. So this one I also use almost every day, but not much lately. At before or last year, I used this much, but not much this year because of the new palettes I have from other collection. So this is number 7, retro palette. Number 6. Oh, this is the first ever Natasha palette I bought. No, so this is Biba. Tumutunog na, no, very old. See? Oh, tumutunog na si Biba. Parang feeling niya, sumasakit na yung bewang niya. This one is a very warm look. So, I did not intentionally buy. I need a warm palette because I can actually pull a look from that one, from this one, and this one, and in my top 2. Yeah, so I'll share top 2 later. So this one, this is very classy, very everyday wear. When I bought this one, I almost use this every day. So my ever first big palette. So this is the one, Biba, and the other one is from Pat McGrath. No, I think Bronze Seduction. So these were my first ever big palettes. I bought this in about 2022, 2021, somewhere like that. So this one you can wear every day, morning, lunch, evening. So very, very good looks to pull off. So these are also very quality. Kahit ano na siya, I think because this is the first one, hindi siya nag-hard pan. Still very good quality at this time. Hindi naman siya I don't feel something itchy even if I wear this today. So this time, so again, hindi ko lang siya that easy to finish because considering all the palettes I have, all the collection, the eyeshadow collection palettes I have. So this is Natasha Denona Biba palette. We're down to the last 5. Again, last 5 palettes. So let's put it near me. On the 5th spot, you have My Dream palette. So My Dream palette, ang gaganda ng shimmers. The shimmers are very nice, especially this one, a chrome type. See? Yeah. This is the one. So the rest, very good quality. You can wear very sexy, seductive daytime looks with My Dream palettes. So number 5, My Dream palettes. Top 4. These are the biggest palettes I have with Natasha Denona. So the top 4 and the most expensive palette I have. So Natasha Denona Green Brown. So Natasha Denona Green Brown. So I also have recent looks that I'll share with you when I wore this. So this time, ito talaga, you will not see my face. Just the palette. It's so big, that big. Yeah, it is that big. So this time, there are a lot of looks. There are a lot of combination palettes. But you can actually, if you observe this one, you haven't seen much of this. Most of this are shimmers. The story behind this palette is that Natasha created this for her students. No, these are for her students who are studying to put makeup on. So she arranged all these palettes according to if you put the straight one or even do a square, you can create a look from that. No, so if you really look at it, you can actually create a look. So for this 4, you can create a look. This 4, you can also create a look. This 4, all the more. So if you just pair, you can also get a look if you do the straight one, or if you do the first 4 or the last 3, you can actually, any direction, you can actually create a look. So it's a very, very blendable. It has very good quality. According also to the reviews I have, this one and the next palette to this, these are the best quality eyeshadows of among all the Natasha Denona palettes. So this is the Green Brown palette. I love this. This is the best quality palette among all the Natasha Denona. Not even in Natasha Denona, but among all the eyeshadow palette collections I have. So this is number 4 green brown palettes. Number 3, similar to it. Malaki din siya. But this time, this is the purple blue. Hindi ko na makita yung name niya. But it's not here. I also lost the name. So this is more on the purple blue palette. Okay, let's open this one. This is also very so this will cover the entire thing. This will cover my face. So this is the purple blue palette. So it's quite, this is also very good quality. Again, as I mentioned, most of the best quality eyeshadows are from the two palettes, the big palettes I've shown you, the green brown and this one, the purple blue palette. So I haven't used much on the blue side, but this one I have used a lot. You know, the purplish brown shade. This time, again, if you gather 4, if you go straight, you can actually create a look. Yeah. So this is not something that I advise you to buy if you plan to collect Natasha Denona. These are not some of the first few buys that you have to shop when it comes to Natasha Denona, but these are the best quality. So this is number 3 purple blue palettes. Top 2 and the most used, of course, I didn't have the old gold palette from Natasha Denona, but this is the new one. This one, I think this is released this year. So also similar to I Need a Warm, kaya I did not get the I Need a Warm palette yet. I need more sleep, I need more thinking before I make a decision to buy that. But this one, I can actually pull a look from the golden palette. This has very good shimmer shades. So my favorite would always, shimmer would always be Oro and Kava. Very good look. So every day from office, anything you wear will really give you a very good look. Very good quality eyeshadow palette. Okay, so this is top 2. The reason this is top 2, and I have been using this frequently. Of course, the best and the most used palette I have among all my Natasha Denona collection is, you wouldn't be surprised because this pulls very warm. So this is the bronze palette. This pulls are very warm and it really blends well with my skin type. I have pulled off a lot of very good looks from these shades. Although they say you'll only be able to pull off very similar looks. And I don't mind. I love it. It really pops up my brown eyes. Whatever eyeshadow I wear, it really pops up. So the color of my eyes pop up every time I wear this one. So I can easily pull off any look from this one, whatever I wear. So this is more reddish, more bronze and gold palette. So this one and the golden palette actually will give you a similar or pull off a look from the I Need a Warm palette. That's why I haven't bought that. So this is the last palette I have for Natasha Denona. That's my top 1. That is bronze palette. So these are all the collection I have. Let me know if we have the same ranking or whatever you like as the top notch when it comes to Natasha Denona. Share in the comment section so that we will be able to exchange our experiences on these palettes. I know there are a lot of you there who are very interested and very fond of Natasha Denona. We have similar experiences, and like you, I'm also able to experience and really test that all these palettes are really very good. So don't forget to subscribe, click that button and share or like whatever you can also make comments in the comments down below so that we can have that exchange and become good friends. Yeah, so I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Thank you.